Hi everyone, this is Reshma Suresh and this video is on adulteration in food. What is adulteration in food? The action of making something poorer in quality that reduces the value by the addition of another substance or intentionally debasing the quality of food offered for sale is known as adulteration. Adulteration can be found in food, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, fuel and other chemicals. So today I'm going to discuss about adulteration in food. We need to understand the difference between adulteration and contamination. Adulteration implies that the adulterant was introduced deliberately in the initial manufacturing process. So, it has been done intentionally. Whereas contamination is usually used for the inclusion of unwanted substance due to accident or negligence. Well, what are adulterants and additives? There is a fine line between adulterant and additives. Additives like chicory and chalk are often added to coffee and bread flour, respectively, to enhance the flavor, and it also is good for human health. Chicory can be added up to 90% in the coffee. Although it reduces the quality of the coffee, it is equally healthy for human body. Now, are all additives and adulterants are harmless? No, that is wrong. There has been a lot of harmful adulterants. So, how can we detect them in our own homes? Of course, we do not own a laboratory. And I'm happy to let you know that our India, the government of India has introduced an authority known as FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. FSSAI is an autonomous body established under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. It is responsible for protecting and promoting public health through regulation and supervision of food safety. And FSSAI has introduced a very helpful program for all of us that's known as DART, Detect Adulteration with Rapid Test. So, DART is a booklet which is a compilation of common quick tests for detection of adulterant, which can be performed at our own homes. So let's have a look at few of these tests, but let me remind you, please visit the website of FSSAI and look for DART, and you can find about 50 tests that gives you instructions to find out the adulterant in the food you eat every day. So, what's the first test? Let's come to the beverage, the milk. How can we detect detergent in milk? Take a little of the milk, add an equal amount of water, shake the contents. If the milk has detergent, then it forms a dense lather. If your milk is pure, then it will form very thin foam layer due to agitation. How can we detect starch in milk? Please remember that this is the same test that is conducted for ghee, hing, and other spices, which we can doubt whether it has starch or not. So, what's the testing method? Take a little of the sample and little of water, cool it, and add 3 drops of tincture of iodine. If your food has traces of starch in it, then the food is going to change its color into blue. Please remember, first you need to boil it, then cool it down, then add the tincture of iodine. The next test is for detection of sugar in honey. Take a transparent glass of water, add a drop of honey to the glass. Pure honey will not disperse. But if your honey has detects that can detect the sugar, now then your water is going to get dispersed along with the honey. What is this test number 2? Take a cotton wick dipped in a pure honey and light it with a matchstick. If it has pure honey, then it will burn. If it is adulterated, it is going to produce a crackling sound because the presence of water is never going to let the honey burn. Now, how can we detect extra bran in wheat flour? This is easy. Mix a little of atta or wheat flour into a glass of water. If your wheat flour has bran, it is going to float in the water and it is visible through our naked eyes. Now, how can we detect argemone seeds in mustard seeds? This all depends on your eyes. Take a small quantity of mustard seeds in a glass plate and check out for mustard seeds and argemone seeds. What's the difference between them? Mustard seeds have a smooth surface, whereas argemone seeds have greeny and rough surface. When mustard seeds are pressed, inside is in yellow color, whereas in argemone seeds, it's in white in color. Okay. Now, how can we detect lead chromate in turmeric whole? Add small quantity of turmeric whole in the transparent glass of water. If the turmeric has lead chromate, then the will change. Color change will be found in the glass containing adulterated turmeric whole. Now, how can you detect iron fillings in tea leaves? Take a small quantity of tea leaves in a glass plate. Move the magnet through the tea leaves. Pure tea leaves will not show any iron fillings on the magnet. If it is adulterated, thanks to the magnetic power, your magnet will have iron fillings. Now, how can we detect if the leafy vegetables that you brought home is adulterated or not? Take a cotton piece soaked in water or vegetable oil. Rub this cotton onto the surface of the green vegetable or green chili. If your vegetable has malachite green or any other dyes, your cotton will turn green. Then you can know that it is adulterated with malachite green. Now, let me remind you again. There are a lot of tests that can be found in the dart. This dart is a compilation of tests that can be found in the FSSAI website. Please visit the website and make sure that what you eat is safe to eat actually. So there has been a lot of laws that works against the adulteration. We need to fight for good food because we have right to eat the good food. Why are we not fighting for a pure food? Or why don't we want to eat something good? Because we don't react unless and until our loved ones are affected. We are not ignorant of this adulteration, but we prefer it to pure food because they are festive to our eyes. Thus, we sacrifice our taste and our health for the most absurd gratification of misjudged eye to make profit for the seller. Please visit the FSSAI website and check out for the dart. Perform the test and make sure what you eat is really pure. Thank you everyone for listening to this video, and I hope all of you have a nice day. You have right to eat the best food. Jai Hind.